Streetlights flicker soft and low, a quiet glow I've come to know. Every step a gentle sound, like I'm floating above the ground. The air is thin, the world is still, time bends slowly to my will. Every thought begins to fade in the silence that we've made. There's a voice I almost hear in the distance drawing near. Not a word I understand, but it feels just like a hand. And I don't need to hold it tight, I just follow through the night. Every breath a softer tone, like I'm not here on my own. It's a whispering night, calling out my name. Through the quiet streets, everything's the same, but it feels so different now in this gentle light. I'm just drifting through a whispering night. The windows glow with hidden lights, moments I won't recognize. Still they shimmer in my sight, like reflections in the night. I don't rush, I don't resist. Every second I exist in between what's here and gone, in a place I've never known. There's a rhythm in my chest, not too fast and not too pressed, like it knows just where to go, even when I'm moving slow. And I don't need to decide where I'm going, what's inside. There's a calm I can't deny in the space I'm drifting by. It's a whispering night, calling out my name. Through the quiet streets, nothing stays the same. Every shadow feels alive in this gentle light. I'm just drifting through a whispering night. It's a whispering night, soft and undefined. Every passing second slips across my mind. I don't try to hold it, I don't try to fight, I just let it be. A whispering night. If I stay a little longer, will it fade away? Or will it grow a little stronger in a quiet way? Maybe I've been waiting for a night like this, where I don't need answers to feel like I exist. It's a whispering night, nothing left to prove. Every step I'm taking feels like something new. All the noise behind me fading out of sight. I'm becoming part of a whispering night. It's a whispering night, calling out my name. Through the quiet streets, nothing feels the same. Every breath I take feels so light. I'm just drifting through a whispering night. It's a whispering night, soft and undefined. Every passing second slips across my mind. I don't try to hold it, I don't try to fight, I just let it be. A whispering night. Passing lights on empty roads, neon fading soft and slow. Every step I take alone feels like somewhere I belong. Quiet songs inside my ears, drown the noise, erase the fear. City breathing out its glow. deeper down. Passing lights, they come and go, like the thoughts I used to hold. I don't chase them anymore, I just let them drift and flow, and it feels like I'm alright, walking through these passing lights. Nothing heavy, nothing tight, just a moment breathing life. Every shadow feels less cold, every story left untold doesn't hurt me like before. I don't need to want it more. There's a rhythm in my pace, like the world has slowed its race. In this quiet open space, I can finally feel okay. Passing lights, they come and go, like the thoughts I used to hold. I don't chase them anymore, I just let them drift and flow, and it feels like I'm alright, walking through these passing lights. Nothing heavy, nothing tight, just a moment breathing life. If tomorrow feels unclear, I'll just stay a little here, where the night is calm and near, and my mind is finally clear. Passing lights, they fade to gray, but I don't need them to stay. Every step just leads my way. I'll be fine, I'll be okay, and it feels like I'm alright, walking through these passing lights. No more running from the night, I just let it hold me tight. The city moves in distant sound, like everything is turned down. Footsteps echo soft and slow in a world I barely know. Headphones resting on my mind, leave the noise so far behind. Every voice just fades away, nothing left I need to say. I don't feel the rush tonight, everything is out of sight. In this low volume world, I can finally breathe inside. Low volume world is pulling me in, turning the chaos into something thin. All of the noise just slipping away, I don't need it anyway. And I feel lighter walking alone, like every step is finally my own. Nothing too loud, nothing to prove, just me in this low volume world. Street lights blur into a line, like they're keeping gentle time. Shadows move but don't feel near, like there's someone else's fear. All the pressure fades to gray, like you never chose to stay. Every thought that used to race now just drifts without a trace. I don't need to hold it tight, let it pass me in the night. In this low volume world, everything just feels alright. Low volume world. lost into something thin. All of the noise just slipping away. I don't need it anyway. And I feel lighter walking alone, like every step is finally my own. Nothing too loud, nothing to prove, just me in this low volume world. If the morning comes too fast, I'll just let this moment last, where the silence feels so clear and there's nothing left to fear. No more running from the noise, no more trying to fill the void in this quiet open space. I can finally feel my pace. Low volume world, don't fade tonight. Everything is soft and light. Let me stay a little more, like I've never felt before. And I feel lighter walking alone, like every step is finally my own. No more weight I have to hold, just me in this quiet flow. Low volume world, stay close tonight. Everything just feels so right. All the noise is far away. I don't need it anyway. And I feel lighter walking alone, like every step is finally my own. Nothing left I have to prove, just me in this low volume world. Nothing feels loud tonight. All the edges soft and right. The city fading into gray, like it's slowly drifting away. Every step just finds its place in a calm, unspoken space. All the noise I used to know doesn't follow where I go. I don't feel the need to run or become someone I'm not. In this quiet state of mind, there's a peace I couldn't find. Nothing feels loud anymore, like the weight I held before has been slipping out of view, leaving something clear and true. And I'm walking through the night. Everything just feels so light. No more pressure, no disguise, just the dark and open sky. Shadows moving far away, like they've nothing left to say. Every thought that used to race now just drifts without a trace. Time is slower in this air, like it knows I need it there. Nothing pulling me apart, just a steady, quiet heart. I don't need to hold it tight. Let it fade into the night. In the silence I can stay. I don't need to look away. Nothing feels loud anymore, like the weight I held before has been slipping out of view, leaving something clear and true. And I'm walking through the night. Everything just feels so light. No more pressure, no disguise, just the dark and keep this feeling close to me, like a quiet memory. There's no rush to understand. Everything just gently lands. In the stillness I can be more than what I used to be. Nothing feels loud, nothing pulls, no sharp edges, no control. Just a space where I can move with nothing left to prove. And I'm walking through the night. Everything just feels so light. No more running from the dark. I can finally feel my heart. Nothing feels loud anymore. No closed doors, no hidden war. Just a calm I've never known. Like I finally made it home. Hollow streets beneath my feet echo soft with every beat. Neon shadows stretch and bend like they're waiting at the end. Windows glow but feel so far, like they don't know who you are. Every corner, every line feels like space I left behind. I don't feel the need to stay or chase what slipped away. In these hollow streets I find a quieter state of mind. Hollow streets, they let me go where I don't have to know every answer, every sign. I just leave it all behind. And I'm walking through the night. Everything just feels so light. No more weight to pull me down. Just these streets without a sound. Empty roads but not alone. There's a calm I've never known. Every step just clears the air, like there's nothing left to bear. All the noise I used to hear doesn't seem to follow here. Every thought that felt too loud now just fades into the crowd. I don't need to turn around, nothing lost that must be found. In these hollow streets I stay, letting everything just fade. Hollow streets, they let me go where I don't have to know every answer, every sign. I just leave it all behind. And I'm walking through the night. Everything just feels so light. No more weight to pull me down. Just these streets without a sound. If the morning comes too fast, I'll just let this moment last, where the quiet feels so clear and there's nothing left to fear. There's no need to fill the space or to rush or change the pace. In this stillness I can be closer to what's left of me. Hollow streets don't fade away. Let me wander, let me stay in a place where I don't need anything but air to breathe. And I'm walking through the night. Everything just feels so light. No more running from the past. I just let it finally pass. Hollow streets, they carry me through a calm I couldn't see. Now I know I don't have to hold on to what I outgrew. There's a little noise inside, comes and goes just like the tide. Not too loud, not too deep, just enough to keep me awake. Thoughts that drift and overlap like a quiet passing track. Nothing sharp, nothing wrong, just a rhythm moving on. I don't try to make it stop, let it rise and let it drop. In between the highs and lows, there's a space I've come to know. In a noise it fades and flows like a breeze that comes and goes. I don't need to hold it tight, it just softens in the night. And I'm walking, feeling light, nothing heavy on my mind. Every step just feels so smooth, like there's nothing left to prove. Street lights flicker in a line, keeping pace with passing time. Every moment feels okay, I don't need to look away. All the thoughts I used to chase now just fall into their place. Nothing pulling me too far, I'm just here the way I am. I don't need to slow it down or to turn it all around. Let it settle, let it be. There's a calm surrounding me. Inner noise, it comes and goes like a song I almost know. Never asking me to stay, never pulling me away. And I'm walking, feeling light. Everything just feels alright. No more rushing through my head, just a quiet space instead. If tomorrow comes too fast, I'll just let this moment last, where the air is soft and clear, and there's nothing I should fear. There's no need to understand. Everything just lands where it lands, in this simple open flow. I can let it come and go. In a noise it feels so small, like it's barely there at all. I don't fight it, I don't chase, it just fades without a trace. And I'm walking, feeling light, nothing heavy left inside. Every step just feels so true, like I'm finally moving through. In a noise, it slips away, turning into softer days. All I need is where I am, nothing more to understand. There's a space I didn't know, in between the ebb and flow. goes, nothing stays, nothing holds, just a quiet in the folds. I don't try to chase it down or to turn it all around. In between what fades and grows, there's a place that softly shows. Between two thoughts I feel it now, a gentle break, a silent sound. Nothing pulling me too far, just a calm beneath it all. And I'm walking feeling light, everything just feels alright. In this space I didn't see, there's a softer side of me. Streetlights drifting out of line, moving slow with passing time. Every second feels so clear, like there's nothing pressing here. All the noise I used to hear now just fades before it's near. Nothing rushing through my head, just a quiet space instead. I don't need to hold it tight or to make it wrong or right. Let it settle, let it be. There's a calm surrounding me. Between two thoughts it comes and goes, like a breath I almost know. Never asking me to stay, never pulling me away. And I'm walking feeling like everything just feels so right. No more racing through my mind, just a piece I couldn't find. If tomorrow comes too fast, I'll just let this moment last, where the air is soft and clear and there's nothing I should fear. There's no need to understand, everything just lands where it lands. In the simple open flow, I can let it come and go. Between two thoughts it fades so slow, like a quiet afterglow. Nothing loud, nothing strong, just a place where I belong. And I'm walking through the night, everything just feels so light. Every step just feels so true, like I'm finally passing through. Between two thoughts I let it be, nothing holding on to me. In this space I've come to know, I don't need to move too slow. There are words I never said, floating somewhere in my head. Not too close, not too far, like a quiet distant star. Every feeling left between all the spaces in the scene, never loud, never clear, still somehow it lingers here. I don't need to let it out or to turn it into sound. In the silence I can feel something simple, something real. Unsaid feelings, soft and light, drifting through the edge of night. Nothing broken, nothing wrong, just a place where they belong. And I'm walking feeling calm, like there's no need to respond. Every moment passing by with a steady, quiet mind. Streetlights draw in gentle lines, blurring edges, softening time. Every shadow feels the same, like it doesn't need a name. All the things I couldn't say never seem to fade away, but they don't weigh on rest where it has been, somewhere just beneath my skin. Unsaid feelings come and go like a breeze I almost know, never asking me to stay, never pushing me away. And I'm walking feeling light, everything just feels alright. No more searching for a sign, I just leave it undefined. If tomorrow shifts the air, I'll still find it somewhere there, in the quiet in between all the things I've never seen. There's no need to make it whole, or to give it any role. In this calm I understand, not everything needs a plan. Unsaid feelings fade so slow, like a warmth I used to know. Not a loss and not a gain, just a trace that will remain. And I'm walking through the night, everything just feels so right. Nothing missing, nothing new, just a softer point of view. Unsaid feelings drifting free, no more holding on to me. In this space I've come to know, I can let them gently go. There's a sound I barely hear, fading out but still feels near, like a whisper in the dark, soft and slow, a distant spark. Every step just carries on, like it's where I've always gone. Nothing calling me to stay, just a trace that drifts away. I don't try to hold it close or to follow where it goes. In between what fades and grows, there's a calm I've come to know. Distant echoes, soft and low, comes and leaves without a show. Not too strong, not too clear, still it lingers somewhere here. And I'm walking feeling light, everything just feels alright. No more reaching for the past, I just let it slowly pass. Streetlights stretching down the road, guiding where I'm meant to go. Every shadow moves the same, like it's never here to stay. All the things that used to stay now just gently slip away. Nothing calling me behind, just an open state of mind. Time is moving soft and slow, like it knows I need a soul. Nothing rushing me ahead, just the quiet where I tread. I don't need to turn around or to chase a fading sound. Let it echo, let it go, it was never mine to hold. Distant echo drifting through, like a shade of something true. Never asking me to stay, never leading me astray. And I'm walking feeling free, like there's nothing left to be. No more questions in my mind, just a piece I couldn't find. If tomorrow feels unclear, I'll still find it somewhere near, in the air and passing time, in a space that feels like mine. There's no need to understand, everything just gently softly weaving out of sight. Not a loss and not a gain, just a calm that will remain. And I'm walking through the night, everything just feels so light, every step just feels so true, like I'm finally passing through. Distant echo, gone but near, like it never disappeared. In this silence I can stay and just let it drift away. No destination in my mind, just a road I happen to find. Every step, no need to know where it leads or where I'll go. City breathing soft and low, like it's letting go with me. Nothing pulling me ahead, nothing waiting where I'll be. I don't need a reason why or a place to justify. In this moment I can stay, letting everything just sway. No destination, I'm alright, walking through the open night. No direction left to choose, nothing here for me to lose. And I'm moving, feeling light, everything just feels so right. No more chasing what's ahead, I just follow where I tread. Streetlights falling into line, like they stretch across my time. Every corner feels the same, like it doesn't need a name. All the paths I used to trace now just fade without a place. Nothing calling me to turn, nothing left I need to learn. I don't try to map it out or to clear away the doubt. Let it wander, let it be. There's a calm surrounding me. No destination, come what may. I don't need to find a way. Every step is enough now. I don't need to figure how. And I'm walking, feeling free, like there's nothing left to be. No more pressure, no disguise, just the night and open skies. If the morning comes too fast, I'll just let this feeling last. Where there's nothing left to chase, just a quiet open space. There's no need to make it clear, everything just settles here in this slow and easy flow. I don't need to always know. No destination, soft and light, like a current I can't hide, taking me through time and space at a steady, quiet pace. And I'm walking through the night, everything just feels so light. No more looking for a sign, I just leave it undefined. No destination, I can stay. Let it carry me away. In this moment I can be everything I need to be. Everything's a little blurred, like a half-remembered word. Edges soft and drifting wide, nothing I need to define. City lights begin to glow, out of focus, soft and slow. Every color gently fades into quiet shades of gray. I don't try to make it clear or to pull it closer here. In between what I can see, there's a calm surrounding me. Out of focus, I don't mind, leaving sharpness all behind. Nothing pulling me too tight, just a softer way to see the night, and I'm walking feeling light. Everything just feels alright. No more need to make it true. I just let it blur my view. Streetlights stretching into lines, melting slowly out of time. Every shadow feels the same, like it doesn't need a name. All the thoughts I used to chase now just soften into space. Nothing standing in my way, I just let it drift away. I don't need to understand, everything just slips through my hands. In this quiet open flow, I don't need to always know how to focus soft and wide, like a tide I let inside. No resistance, no control, just a rhythm I can hold. And I'm walking through the night, everything just feels so light. No more looking for a sign, I just leave it undefined. If the morning comes too soon, I'll just hum a quiet tune. Keep this feeling close and near, like it's always waiting here. There's no need to make it sharp or to break it all apart. In this gentle drifting view, everything feels somehow true. Out of focus I can stay, let it carry me away. Nothing missing, nothing new, just a softer point of view. And I'm walking feeling free, like there's nothing left to be. Every step just feels so true, like I'm finally passing through. Out of focus, fading lights, softly holding through the night. In this space I've come to know, I can let it come and go. The city's quiet, lights are low, a softer world I barely know. Footsteps echo down the street, like every sound is made for me. The air is cool against my skin, and something warm is settling in. I didn't plan to stay this long, but somehow this just feels like home. I don't need a place to go, I don't need to let you know. All the things I couldn't say are drifting slowly far away. And I'm walking through the silence, every shadow feels like guidance. Nothing loud, but I can feel it. In this moment I believe it. Soft night walk, nowhere to be, just the quiet holding me. Every breath, every sound feels like I'm finally slowing down. Soft night walk, fading light, everything will be alright. In this space, in this time, I don't need to cross the line. There's a rhythm in my pace, like I'm floating through this place. Every corner feels the same, but somehow nothing feels in vain. Thoughts are quieter than before, don't feel heavy anymore. All the weight I used to hold slips away into the cold. Or maybe I was moving fast, trying hard to make it last. But tonight I let it go, let the quiet take control. And I'm walking through the silence, every shadow feels like guidance. Nothing loud, but I can feel it. this moment, I believe it. Soft night walk, nowhere to be, just the quiet holding me. Every breath, every sound feels like I'm finally slowing down. Soft night walk, fading light, everything will be alright in this space, in this time. I don't need to cross a line. If I stop, the world won't break. If I pause, it's not too late. Maybe this is what I need, just to slow my heart and breathe. I don't have to chase the day, I can let it drift away. In the dark I finally see there's a softer side of me. Soft night walk, nowhere to be, just the quiet holding me. Every breath, every sound feels like I'm finally slowing down. Soft night walk, fading light, everything will be alright in this space, in this time. I don't need to cross a line. Streetlights bleeding into gold, empty roads begin to slow. Every sound is pulling thin, like the world is folding in. Breathing in a softer air, weight dissolving everywhere. All the noise I used to hold loses shape and lets me go. I don't need to understand, I don't need a steady plan. Let it blur, let it shift. All I feel is this slow drift, and I'm drifting out of frame. Nothing here to call my name, no direction pulling me, just a quiet clarity. Slow drift, losing time, every second feels like mine. No resistance, no demand, just the world within my hands. Slow drift, let it flow somewhere I don't need to know. In between what's left and gone, I just keep on moving on. The pavement hums beneath my feet, like a low and distant beat. Every step dissolves the same, nothing here I need to name. There's a softness in the air, like a moment held in prayer. Even silence starts to breathe, teaching me to finally release. Maybe I was holding tight, trying hard to get it right, but I loosen every grip, let it fall, let it slip, and I'm drifting out of frame. Nothing here to call my name, no direction pulling me, just a quiet clarity. Slow drift, losing time, every second feels like mine. No resistance, no demand, just the world within my hands. Slow drift, let it flow somewhere I don't need to know. In between what's left and gone, I just keep on moving on. I can feel it in the space, something I don't have to chase. Every edge begins to fade, every line I drew erased. If I stop, it's still okay, nothing here will drift away. All doesn't follow me like you. There's a rhythm in the pause, not controlled by any cause. Just a moment stretched in time where I don't need to define. Slow drift, losing time. Every second feels like mine. No resistance, no demand, just the world within my hands. Slow drift, let it flow somewhere I don't need to know. In between what's left and gone, I just keep on moving on. Slow drift, losing time. Let it blur and realign. Nothing missing, nothing planned. Everything just where I stand. Slow drift, let it stay. I don't need to find a way. In this quiet I exist. Only this slow drift. Didn't mean to stay this long. Just one more song and I'd be gone. But something in the way it plays keeps pulling me a different way. The room is quiet, lights are dim. I let the silence settle in. There's nothing left I need to do. Just let this moment carry through. I've been running through the days, trying hard to find my place. Always thinking what comes next, never letting myself rest. But something shifts inside my chest, like I don't need to chase the rest. If I just stay here where I'm at, maybe that's enough like that. Just this track, let it play. I don't need to run away. Every thought can fade to black. I just need this one track, just this track, nothing more. Not like everything before. If I stay, I won't collapse. I just need this one track. The sound is low but cuts so deep, like something waking up in me. Every note just pulls me back to something I don't wanna lack. I used to fill the space with noise to cover up the heavier voids, but now I let it all be still and feel whatever comes until I don't have to figure out every fear or every doubt. Not tonight, not like before. I can leave it at the door. There's a calm I can't explain, not the absence of the pain, just a way it doesn't stay, like it slowly fades away. Just this track, let it play. I don't need to run away. Every thought can fade to black. I just need this one track, just this track, nothing more. Not like everything before. If I stay, I won't collapse. I just need this one track. If it ends, I'll press repeat. Let it cycle, let it breathe. I don't need a different sound. I just need what I have found. Maybe I don't need a sign or to fix what's on my mind. Maybe I can let it pass without needing it to last. Just this track, let it play. Everything can drift away. No more questions left to ask. I just need this one track, just this track, nothing more. I don't feel that way no more. If I stay, I don't collapse. I just need this one track. felt you in the quiet air, like something almost barely there. A distant echo in my chest, a gentle pull I can't forget. You never stayed, you never spoke, just left a trace inside the smoke. And every time I close my eyes, you drift across my mind. It's like you're fading in and out, a fragile light without a sound. I reach for you but lose the ground you never really found. You're faintly there in every breath I'm trying to hold, a feeling I can't control. You slip away but still remain, like whispers in the rain. You're faintly there, not close enough to feel but near. A shadow always reappears, no matter where I go or stay. You never fully fade away. I walk alone through empty streets, where silence moves in subtle ways. And in between the passing lights I almost see your face. It lingers in the smallest things, a quiet note, a hidden string, a melody I can't complete, still playing underneath. It's like you're woven in my thoughts, a fragile thread that won't be lost. I try to leave it all behind, but you stay undefined. You're faintly there in every breath I'm trying to hold, a feeling I can't control. You slip away but still remain, like whispers in the rain. You're faintly there, not close enough to feel but near. A shadow always reappears, no matter where I go or stay. You never fully fade away. If I let go, would you disappear? Or were you never really here? Just something I was meant to feel but never meant to keep. Still I follow what I can't see, through every doubt that pulls on me. A quiet presence in the dark, a soft and distant spark. You're faintly there in every breath I'm trying to hold, a feeling I can't control. You slip away but still remain, like whispers in the rain. You're faintly there, not close enough to feel but near. A shadow always reappears, no matter where I go or stay. You never fully fade away. I hear it in the silence when the room goes still, a quiet kind of noise that I can't quite kill, like something in the background of my mind. Soft static running all the time, fingers tracing outlines in the air, trying to remember why I care. Every thought just slips and fades away before I find the words to say. Maybe I don't need to understand every piece I couldn't hold in hand. If I let it drift just like it is, would I finally find some rest in this? There's a soft static in my head tonight, not too loud but it won't go quiet. Hums beneath every breath I take, like a feeling I can't escape. I don't fight it, I just let it stay, like a distant wave way that won't fade away. If I close my eyes, it pulls me in. The soft static under my skin. I move through moments like I'm half awake. Every step feels like a small mistake, but somehow it keeps me here and now, even when I don't know how. Shadows stretching longer than before. Light don't reach me like it did before. Still I'm standing in between the noise, trying to hear my own voice. Maybe I don't have to make it clear why it feels so heavy being here. If I let it be just what it is, maybe I can finally breathe in this. There's a soft static in my head tonight, not too loud but it won't go quiet. Hums beneath every breath I take, like a feeling I can't escape. I don't fight it, I just let it stay, like a distant wave that won't fade away. If I close my eyes, it pulls me in. The soft static under my skin. If I stop reaching for a perfect line, let the silence blur into the sound, maybe I'll find something real this time. In the spaces I was scared I'd drown. There's a soft static in my head tonight, but it feels a little less like hiding. I'm letting everything just be, even all that's inside of me. I don't need to turn it into light or pretend that everything's alright. In the quiet I begin again, with this soft static as my friend. I don't notice when it starts to fade, the rush, the noise, the weight I made. It slips between each breath I take, like something I don't have to chase. Feet slow down on their own, like they know what I don't. There's a quiet pulling me inside, somewhere I don't have to hide. This is where I pause, not to fix it all, just to let it fall out of my hands. I don't need a reason why, I don't need to hold on tight. In this space between the lines, I'm finally alright. Time softens at the edge of now. No need to ask myself how. Every second stretches thin, like I can just exist within. No one's asking me to move, nothing here I have to prove. There's a stillness I can trust, in the quiet I adjust. This is where I pause, not to fix it all, just to let it fall out of my hands. I don't need a reason why, I don't need to hold on tight. In this space between the lines, I'm finally alright. If I stay a little longer here, let the noise all disappear. Maybe I don't have to run from everything I've become. Maybe I can just remain in the middle of the change, not ahead and not behind, just this moment undefined. I've been chasing every thought, trying to become what I'm not, but every road just led me back to this quiet I once lacked. So I loosen up my grip, let it fall, let it slip. There's a piece I didn't see, waiting here inside of me. This is where I pause, where I breathe it out, where I let the this time I just let it be mine. This is where I pause, I don't rush at all. I just feel it all as it unfolds. There's a quiet I can trust in the slowing of my pulse. In the space I used to fight, I finally feel alright. I didn't plan to stay this long, just follow where the air had gone. Every step felt light and loose, like I had nothing left to lose. Faces blur and fade away, names I never chose to say. Everything just moves along, like I was never meant to be alone. I'm just passing through, like I always do. No place I call mine, no line I hold on to. Every door I knew fades out of view. I don't stay too long, I'm just passing through. There's a rhythm in the way I go, not too fast, not too slow. Like I learned to drift instead of holding on to what was said. I don't ask where this will lead, I don't follow what I need. There's a quiet in between every place I've ever been. I'm just passing through like I always do. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to lose. Every road I take bends without a clue. I don't need a sign, I'm just passing through. Sometimes I almost turn around, like there's something I never found. But the moment slips away again, like it never had to end. Maybe I was never meant to stay where my time was spent. Maybe all I ever knew was how to pass my way through. I don't carry what I leave, I don't hold what I can't keep. There's a freedom in the fall when you stop needing it all. Every echo fades in time, every feeling undefined. There's a piece I didn't choose, and having nothing left to lose. I'm just passing through the light and blue, through the in-between of what I never knew. Every step I take feels a little more true. I don't look behind, I'm just passing through. I'm just passing through, not becoming you, not becoming anything I'm supposed to. If I disappear, it was always true. I was never lost, just passing through. Found your name inside a thought, a place I knew but almost lost. It flickered like a fading light, not gone, just slipping out of sight. There was a feeling I could trace, a quiet echo of your face. But every time I reached too far, it disappeared just like before. You're almost forgotten, but not quite gone. Still in my head, but never says what's left unsaid. And maybe time just wore it down, turned every sharp edge into doubt. Now all that's left is something thin, a trace of where you might have been. You're almost forgotten, but not quite gone. Still in the silence I'm resting on, like a half-lit memory, soft and uncertain. You're almost there, but almost forgotten. Sometimes it comes without a sign, a passing shadow in my mind. I feel it more than I can see, a quiet pull that stays with me. But I don't chase it like before, I let it drift into the blur. If it returns, I let it stay. If not, I let it fade away. I don't need to make it clear why it still lingers somewhere near. Maybe some things never leave, they just become too soft to feel. You're almost forgotten, but not quite gone, fading between where I hold on, like a distant outline, barely certain. You're almost there, but almost forgotten. You're almost forgotten, but not erased. Still in the corners, time can't replace. I don't reach for you anymore, but you remain in a quieter form. You don't have to say a word, I can tell just how it hurts, and the way you let things fall, like you're holding nothing at all. There's a space here in between, not too loud, not too seen. You can lay your thoughts down slow, let them go, just let them go. Stay for a while, you don't have to move. Nothing's chasing you, nothing left to prove. Stay for a while, let the silence speak. You can rest your mind, you can finally breathe. I know time has pulled you thin, worn you out from deep within. Every step you tried to take felt heavier than you could take, but you made it to this place. You don't have to run the race, there's a quiet you can trust. You can leave it here with us. Stay for a while, you don't have to move. Nothing's chasing you, nothing left to prove. Stay for a while, let it all unwind. Every piece of you doesn't need to hide. If the world keeps spinning fast, let it go. You don't have to match, you can fall behind the pace. There's no need to keep the chase, even if it's just tonight, even if it's not for long. You deserve a moment still, somewhere you can just belong. You don't need to hold it in, you don't need to wear that skin. Let it soften, let it fade. You don't have to be okay. Stay for a while, let it come undone. You don't have have to fix everything at once. Stay for a while, let your guard fall down. In this quiet place, you're allowed to slow. Stay for a while, even just this time. You don't have to leave everything behind. In the stillness here, you might finally find a piece of yourself you thought you left behind. No need to say it out loud. Let it settle into the ground. In the spaces left unseen, something stays in between. There's a feeling without a name, never asking to be explained. Hanging soft within the air, always there, always there. In a quiet way, it remains, not too strong, not too faint. Nothing held, nothing chased, still it finds its own place. Words dissolve before they land, meaning slips out of hand. Every moment falls between what was said and what was meant. There's a softness in release, like a hidden kind of peace. Nothing forced and nothing stays. Still it drifts, still it stays. In a quiet way, it remains, not too strong, not too faint. Nothing held, nothing chased, still it finds its own place. Some things move without a sound, never lost, never found. Fading into something new without needing to be true. No direction left to follow, no resistance, no tomorrow. Just a presence passing through without asking to be known. No need for clarity, no need to make it seem. Some things live better somewhere in between. In a quiet way, it remains, not too far, not too close. Nothing changed, nothing forced, still it flows as it goes. In a quiet way, it remains, like a wave without name. Slowly fades without trace, still it stays in its place. In a quiet way, let it stay. No need to explain, no need to contain. Everything unsaid, everything unnamed finds its place in a quiet way. There's a stillness in the air tonight, not the kind that feels like peace, more like something holding back every word I couldn't speak. The room is filled with gentle noise, but nothing really lands. Like I'm floating through a space I don't quite understand. I trace the outlines of my thoughts, but they dissolve too soon. Every feeling slips away like shadows in a quiet room. And I don't know where I'm going, but I'm drifting anyway, in the silence of a moment that I can't seem to break. I'm in quiet motion, moving without a sound, caught between the seconds where nothing pulls me down. Every breath is slowing, every thought in tune. I'm in quiet motion, fading into you. There's a rhythm I can hear, but I feel it in my chest, like a heartbeat out of time that refuses to reset. I walk the same familiar lines, but everything has changed. Even when I stand still, nothing feels the same. And I don't need an answer, I don't need to know why I keep on drifting through a place I can't outgrow. I'm in quiet motion, moving without a sound, caught between the seconds where nothing pulls me down. Every breath is slowing, every thought in tune. I'm in quiet motion, fading into you. I'm in quiet motion, moving without a sound, caught between the seconds where nothing pulls me down. Every breath is slowing, every thought in tune. I'm in quiet motion, fading into you. If I stay here long enough, will I finally disappear, or become a part of something that was always waiting here? Maybe I don't need to fight it, maybe I should just let go. There's a beauty in the silence that I'm starting to know. I'm in quiet motion, nothing left to prove. Let the current take me, there's nothing left to lose. Every piece is falling into something new. I'm in quiet motion, becoming something true. I'm in quiet motion, moving without a sound. Time is barely passing, but I'm still around. Every breath is softer, every doubt is through. I'm in quiet motion, and I'm closer to you. I'm in quiet motion, moving without a sound, caught between the seconds where nothing pulls me down. Every breath is slowing, every thought in tune. I'm in quiet motion, fading into you. Streetlights blur into a quiet glow. Every step feels slower than before. There's a rhythm I don't seem to know, but I keep walking like I've done it all before. The city breathes in softer tones, every sound just fades away. I'm surrounded but I'm all alone, like I slipped outside the day. There's a feeling I can't quite name, it comes and goes like passing light. Nothing here is quite the same when I'm drifting at night. I'm drifting at night, through the silence and the glow, letting everything go. But I don't even know where I'm quiet kind of beauty in the way it doesn't need me. I follow shadows on the ground like they know where they belong. I don't try to turn around, I just let it pull me along. There's a calm inside the air, even if it feels unknown. Like I'm finally somewhere that was always my own. I'm drifting at night through the silence and the glow, letting everything go. But I don't even know where I'm going this time or what I'm leaving behind. I'm just drifting at night. I'm drifting at night through the silence and the glow, letting everything go. But I don't even know where I'm going this time or what I'm leaving behind. I'm just drifting at night. If I stay here long enough, will the feeling disappear or become a part of me? Something quietly sincere. Maybe I don't need direction, maybe I don't need control. There's a peace in every second that I'm learning to hold. I'm drifting at night and I'm losing track of time. Every step feels like a line that I never had to define. There's a space in my mind where I'm finally aligned. I'm just drifting at night. I'm drifting at night through the silence and the glow, letting everything go. But I don't even know where I'm going this time or what I'm leaving behind. I'm just drifting at night. I'm drifting at night through the silence and the glow, letting everything go. But I don't even know where I'm going this time or what I'm leaving behind. I'm just drifting at night. I've been waking up the same way, with a silence I can't shake. Every morning feels familiar, but I'm someone I can't name. There's a distance in the mirror, like I'm looking through a screen. Every thought is getting quieter, but louder in between. I try to follow where I'm going, but I'm drifting off the line, losing track of all the reasons that I thought were always mine. And I don't know how it started or the moment that it changed, but I feel it getting closer, like I'm slowly rearranged. I'm fading into myself, losing pieces I once held. Every memory dissolves into something I can't tell. I'm fading into myself, and I don't know who I am, but I'm learning how to stay in the space I couldn't stand. There's a calm I never noticed in the quiet I avoid, like a stillness underneath it where I don't feel paranoid. All the pressure I was holding starts to loosen in my chest, and the weight I kept pretending doesn't follow me to rest. Maybe I was always searching for a version I outgrew, trying hard to hold together something I already knew. Now I'm letting go of edges that were never really mine, and I'm finding something softer hidden somewhere in the lines. I'm fading into myself, losing pieces I once held. Every memory dissolves into something I can't tell. I'm fading into myself, and I don't know who I am, but I'm learning how to stay in the space I couldn't stand. I'm fading into myself, not afraid of what I'll find. There's a quiet kind of clarity in the back of my mind. Every part I tried to hide, every fear I never faced, is becoming something lighter as it slowly fades away. If I let it all unravel, if I let the silence stay, will I finally understand it, or just watch it drift away? Maybe I don't need the answers, maybe I don't need control. There's a truth in every moment that I'm finally letting show. I'm fading into myself, and it's easier to breathe. Every layer that I'm losing brings me closer to beneath. I'm fading into myself, and I'm finally letting go of the version I was holding just because I didn't know. I'm fading into myself like a shadow in the light, not disappearing completely, just becoming something right. Every second passing by feels like I'm becoming true. I'm fading into myself, and I'm finally breaking through. I'm fading into myself, losing pieces I once held. Every memory dissolves into something I can't tell. I'm fading into myself, and I don't know who I am, but I'm learning how to stay in the space I couldn't stand. I'm fading into myself, I'm fading into myself, I'm fading into myself. Every breath feels like a step closer than I've ever been. I'm fading into myself, I'm fading into myself. And for the first time in a while, I don't need to pretend. The edges soften in the light, nothing's sharp, nothing's defined. Every line begins to fade like a thought I couldn't keep. There's a quiet in the way, everything just drifts apart. Not a break, not quite a loss, just a shift I can't control. I've been trying to hold still, but the feeling pulls me through like a current underneath every version that I know. And I don't know where it leads, or if I'm supposed to care. There's a comfort in between, being here and nowhere. I'm in a gentle blur. Nothing's loud, nothing's clear. All the noise disappears till there's nothing left to hear. I'm in a gentle blur where the lines fall away. Every moment I was chasing starts to loosen its shape. The colors run into each other like they've always belonged. There's no right, there's no other, just a place I've been alone. Every memory feels lighter, like it's losing its weight. Not erased, just rewritten in a softer kind of way. And I'm letting go of meanings that I thought I had to find. There's a silence in the feeling that I'm learning not to fight. I'm in a gentle blur. Nothing's loud, nothing's clear. All the noise disappears till there's nothing left to hear. I'm in a gentle blur where the lines fall away. Every moment I was chasing starts to loosen its shape. I'm in a gentle blur. Nothing's loud, nothing's clear. All the noise disappears till there's nothing left to hear. I'm in a gentle blur where the lines fall away. Every moment I was chasing starts to loosen its shape. If I stop trying to focus, if I let it rearrange, will I lose what I was holding or just see it differently? Maybe clarity was never what I needed all along. There's a beauty in the fading, like a quiet kind of song. I'm in a gentle blur, and I'm finally at ease. There's no pressure to be certain, there's no need to believe. Every part of me is shifting, but it doesn't feel wrong. Like I'm right where I belong. I'm in a gentle blur, nothing left to define. Every piece that I was holding slowly falls out of line. There's a space in all the silence that I'm learning to hear. I'm in a gentle blur, and I'm finally here. I'm in a gentle blur. Nothing's loud, nothing's clear. All the noise disappears till there's nothing left to hear. I'm in a gentle blur where the lines fall away. Every moment I was chasing starts to loosen its shape. The pavement hums beneath my feet, a quiet pulse I barely feel. Every step dissolves the street like nothing here is fully real. The city leans into the night, neon breathing soft and slow. I'm moving through a fading light with nowhere special left to go. My shadow drifts a step behind, but never quite catches up. Like I've stepped outside of time and everything is softened up. I don't need a place to be, I don't need to understand. There's a space that's carrying me gently out of where I stand. I'm walking in weightless steps, nothing pulling me down. Every sound is distant now. Every edge unwound. I'm walking in weightless steps, letting everything go. Every thought I try to keep moves too slow to hold. The windows blur into a stream, lives I'll never get to know, but they flicker like a dream in a world I'm passing through. I don't reach for what I miss, I don't chase what slips away. There's a calm inside of this that I've never learned to name. And the air feels different here, like it's lighter when I breathe. All the things I used to fear don't have the same hold on me. I'm walking in weightless steps, nothing pulling me down. Every sound is distant now. Every edge unwound. I'm walking in weightless steps, letting everything go. Every thought I try to keep moves too slow to hold. I'm walking in weightless steps, drifting out of control, but it doesn't feel like falling, more like losing the roll. I'm walking in weightless steps, every moment untied, every version of myself softly set aside. If I let it carry me, will I still know who I am, or become a different shape in a place I didn't plan? Maybe I don't need to know, maybe I don't need to stay. There's a beauty in the flow that I'm learning to obey. I'm walking in weightless steps, nothing left to defend. Every wall I built before doesn't matter again. I'm walking in weightless steps, time is slipping away. Every second feels like something I don't need to explain. I'm walking in weightless steps, through the quiet and the glow. Every piece I used to hold, finally letting go. I'm walking in weightless steps, and I'm starting to see there was never something missing. It was always just me. I'm walking in weightless steps, nothing pulling me down. Every sound is distant now. Every edge unwound. I'm walking in weightless steps, letting everything go. Every thought I try to keep moves too slow to hold. The night is breathing slow and low, a quiet rhythm I don't control. Every step falls out of time, like I've stepped outside the line. The city hums beneath the glow, but nothing feels too close to hold. Every sound just fades away, like it was never meant to stay. I don't chase what slips my hands, I don't force what I don't understand. There's a softness in the space that I don't need to replace, and I don't need to make it last or hold on to what has passed. There's a calm I never knew in letting go of what I knew. Let it drift, let it fall away from me. Every thought I tried to keep finds its way out to the sea. Let it drift, nothing left to hold on to. Every piece I thought I was is dissolving into glue. The windows glow like distant dreams, lies unfolding in between. I don't need to step inside, I just let them pass me by. There's a silence in my chest, not a void but something less. Like the weight I used to feel was never something fully real. And I don't mind the empty space, there's a piece I can't replace. In the way it pulls me through to something softer, something new. Let it drift, let it fall away from me. Every thought I try to keep finds its way out to the sea. Let it drift, nothing left to hold on to. Every piece I thought I was is dissolving into blue. Let it drift, let it carry me along. Every step feels like it's right, even if I'm moving wrong. Let it drift, I don't need to understand. There's a rhythm in the dark that is guiding where I stand. If I loosen my control, if I let it take its course, will I lose what I once held, or just find another source? Maybe I was holding on to a version out of place, trying hard to make it stay when it needed more space. Let it drift, nothing left to defend. Every wall I built before doesn't matter in the end. Let it drift, time is slipping through my hands, but it feels like something real when I stop and let it land. Let it drift through the silence and the light. Every fear I used to know doesn't follow me tonight. Let it drift, I'm becoming something true. Every piece I let go of brings me closer into view. Let it drift, let it fall away from me. Every thought I tried to keep finds its way out to the sea. Let it drift, nothing left to hold on to. Every piece I thought I was is dissolving into blue. I step outside, the air feels thin, like something shifting deep within. No place to go, no plan to keep, just moving slow with every step. The streets are calm, the lights are low, a quiet space I've come to know. Every second drifts away, like it was never meant to stay. I don't chase what I can't hold, I let it pass, I let it fold. Every thought that used to stay finds its way to drift away. And I don't need to understand where I'm going, where I'll land. There's a calm I didn't miss, and letting go I'm feeling this. No destination, just this. Every breath, every step, nothing more, nothing less. No destination, just this. I don't need to define what I leave, what I find. The windows glow with distant lives, moments passing out of sight. I don't need to step inside, I just let them pass me by. Every face a passing frame, every path feels just the same, but there's something in the way that makes it feel okay. I don't fight what I can't change, I don't need to rearrange. Every part of what I was feels lighter than it ever was. And I don't need a reason why, I don't need to hold it tight. There's a space I didn't miss, and simply being here like this. No destination, just this. Every breath, every step, nothing more, nothing less. No destination, just this. pushing me ahead. No destination, just this. Every moment ahead doesn't need to be said. If I keep on moving slow, will I learn what I don't know, or just lose what I once knew in a way that feels more true? Maybe I don't need a place, maybe I don't need to chase. There's a piece I never missed, and simply being here like this. No destination, just this. Every breath, every step, nothing more, nothing less. No destination, just this. I don't need to define what I leave, what I find. No destination, just this. Every second feels new, even when it's the same. No destination, just this. I don't need to explain, I don't need to contain. No destination, just this. Nothing left to resist. Every part of me exists. No destination, just this. And I'm finally at peace in the space that I'm in. I step outside without a plan. No need to be or understand. The world can move the way it does. I don't need to keep it close. The air feels lighter on my skin, like I don't have to hold it in. Every thought I used to chase slips away without a trace. There's a quiet in the space I'm in, not too loud, not too thin, just enough to let me feel something simple, something real. And I don't need to fill the gaps or bring back what I used to have. There's a calm I couldn't tell until I let it be itself. Just me, nothing else. No one here, no one else. Every breath, every step, I don't need to intercept. Just me, nothing else. No more trying to be someone else. Everything I used to hold feels lighter when I let it go. Streets don't ask me where I'm going. Every moment keeps on flowing. I don't try to hold it tight, I just let it pass me by. There's a rhythm in my chest, not too fast and not too pressed, like it knows just how to stay even when I drift away. And I don't need a reason now, I don't need to figure out why it feels so different here when I let go of the fear. Just me, nothing else. No one here, no one else. Every breath, every step, I don't need to intercept. Just me, nothing else. No more trying to be someone else. Everything I used to hold feels lighter when I let it go. Just me, nothing else. Nothing pulling me around, nothing telling me to change, nothing needing to be found. Just me, nothing else. Every second slowing down, every piece of who I am finally settling right now. If I stay like this a while, would it change the way I see? Or just show me something simple that was always part of me? Maybe I don't need to run, maybe I don't need to hide. There's a quiet kind of truth in the way I let it slide. Just me, nothing else. No more weight I have to hold. Every thought that pulled me back doesn't need to take control. Just me, nothing else. And I'm finally at ease exactly what I need. Just me, nothing else. No one here, no one else. Every breath, every step, I don't need to intercept. Just me, nothing else. No more trying to be someone else. Everything I used to hold feels lighter when I let it go. The air is calm, it settles in, like I don't have to fight again. No need to chase, no need to run. I'm right here where I've begun. The world can move the way it does, but it won't take this from us. Every second gently stays in a quiet kind of way. I used to try to hold it tight, to make it last, to make it right. But now I see it clearer still. There's peace in letting time just fill. And I don't need to look ahead or trace the paths I never led. There's something simple in this space that I don't need to rearrange. This moment is enough. Every breath I take, every step I make, I don't need to rush. This moment is enough. Nothing more to prove, nothing left to lose. I can just be here. The noise fades out, it drifts away, like it was never meant to stay. Every thought that pulled me down finds its place without a sound. There's a rhythm in my chest, not too fast and not too pressed, like it knows just how to be without asking more of me. And I don't need to hold the past or make the feeling somehow last. There's a calm I never knew, and simply letting moments through. This moment is enough. Every breath I take, every step I make, I don't need to rush. This moment is enough. Nothing more to prove, nothing left to lose. I can just be here. This moment is enough. Nothing pulling me, nothing I should be. I don't need to change. This moment is enough. Every part of me finally feels free in a quiet way. If I stay right here a while, would it change the way I feel? Or just show me something real that I never let reveal? Maybe I don't need to know where this quiet moment goes. There's a truth inside of this, and the way it simply is. This moment is enough. Every breath I take, every step I make, I don't need to rush. This moment is enough. Nothing more to prove, nothing left to lose. I can just be here. This moment is enough. Even if it fades, even if it breaks, I won't hold it tight. This moment is enough. And I'm finally okay. And the way it stays, then just slips away.